But anyway, let's star map, and then we will head to this industrial zone. We'll just hit the first planet in the zone, see what we got, and hopefully they've got some decent stuff to buy. I wouldn't turn my nose up at a hero mech, although we might be getting a little big for our britches on that one. All right. Let's have a look at this industrial zone. Well, never mind. Turns out they have a hero mech after all. Chat, do we do some... Let's see. What kind of arena contracts do they have available? Because I wouldn't be averse to doing some arena contracts on our way as well. They're decent money and okay salvage. So we got 2 4v4 opens. We could give them a try. Again, there's technically a 100-ton weight limit, but we're still very low. Correct, you need a hero. I know that song. I know that song. But, we're still pretty low in terms of rank. So it actually may not be a bad idea for us to take these arena contracts, because, yeah, we could end up fighting heavies or assault mechs, but it's very unlikely at the low level that we're currently at. I say we take it. To hell with it. We don't normally get decent salvage shares, so I think we'll take C-bill payout. Well, no, never mind. Because if we do get decent salvage, then we could potentially get a really good mech out of the deal. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. We'll see how it works. But first I need to repair everything. I forgot about that. Let's do that first, shall we? There'll be no salvage and you know it. They always stack pull. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Now, to be fair, when we were doing the arena before, I was also using a PPCX boat. And so that's probably why everything was stack pulling, because we were kind of using a busted weapon system. But I'm also in that vein of like, yeah, we hardly ever get any salvage. Let's have a look at the loadout for the Cram first, though. So if we repair everything and we want an engine core, what do you got in the market? Do we have a 250? We do, in fact, have a 250. So let's go ahead and buy it. We'll slot that puppy in there. And the short burst lasers are actually not terrible, but I don't think we have any more. We do have well, we've got a couple of ER short bursts. $5 tons versus 5 tons. I mean, if it's the same tonnage, screw it. Let's do it. Medium laser and small short burst laser. Alright. Could we potentially, if we've got 2.5 tons left that we can spend, do we go with the PPCXs instead? We got 2 of them. PPCX. PPCX. Damn it. It's too heavy. We'd have to remove the heat sinks, and if we remove the heat sinks, then this puppy's not going to be doing so well. Let's see. Heat on this one is 6 versus 8 on the regular PPC, so that's even worse. Well, that's kind of butt cheeks. The herd of our Lord and Savior, the Night Star. Yeah, the Night Star. I mean, Ice Worm, I don't know how long you've been in the stream, but I do most of my damage at point blank. I happen to be in a Panther right now, and so I'm having to hang back by necessity, but my preferred playstyle is up close and personal. So, I'm all about it. I am bout it. Sadly, I just don't see, unless we drop some weight on the engine core and we just spend a lot of money on it, I don't see any way to make it work. If we had some endo or something, we could probably make it work, but no dice. No dice. So I think we go with the ER short bursts instead. We can throw in some medium short bursts just for funsies. How do we drop half a ton? Do we drop half a ton from armor, maybe? Because I'd rather have 2 medium short bursts than a medium and a small. Armor up. Yeah, I mean, we could do that. Drop one of the medium short bursts. Max out the armor. Or close to it. Oh god, it stripped all the armor from the legs. Why? Why would you do that, Battletech? I don't like odd numbers, but we should have some decent survivability. If I see a nice star, it's gonna be mine by the end of the day. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Speed's 81 kph. We can work with that. Let's do it. Alright, now, if we go back, and we'll take the contract, we'll do a 4v4 free-for-all. I'll do half and half. We'll take half C-bills, half salvage. So we've still got decent chances if they do give us salvage, but we're not getting completely screwed if they don't. So if we're gonna do that, we'll drop Jonah, and we'll drop the Panther, and we'll put in the Commander, myself, and we'll put in the Crab, because I wanna take this puppy out for a test drive. I wanna see if it's any good. We're gonna give him the clamps, correct. Not the king clamps. But we'll give him the clamps. I'll remember to... Yeah, probably should. Let's switch this to Sniper AI. I'll be using it, but just in case we do that later down the line and we give it to the AI. Okay, so 48 days. Let's make it hot. Now, hopefully we're not getting in over our head. I don't know if yet another Mac Lab changes up the way that these missions work. So we got Urban Mech, we got a Locust, we got a Shadowhawk, and we got something else I didn't have time to see. Let's get ourselves some Predator Vision. Oh, right, we need weapon groups. Weapon groups, we'll do this. I want Chainfire on 2, and we'll do the full Alpha on 1. Alright, now let's do it. Well, the Crab may have no melee capacity, but the fact that I can melee with it at all, as opposed to the King Crab, has already got my vote. Oh, speaking of. Speaking of. Speaking of... Well, you came out here like a big man, all big shit just a second ago, and now all of a sudden you're running away. What happened? What happened? You left your buddies behind.
Recent skills are on full display, downing another opponent.
Tarkov leg meta. Tarkov leg meta. I'm trying not to core this thing. I'm actually trying to shoot it in the head. It's not really working though. Yeah, it's definitely not working. Definitely not working. Please take care of that urban mech before it destroys one of you. Give him the clamps. I don't know why. It's like Northman wants to die. He's like in melee range, but he's just standing there. There we go. That's a 4v4 down. Should know by now that headshots aren't viable due to the fucked up hitboxes. It doesn't mean I'm not gonna try. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna try. The only way I'm gonna get better at headshots is if I actually try to get headshots. Oh, look at that. We're almost uncooked steak, chat. We're almost uncooked steak. And we actually did get some salvage. Sadly, we don't have enough picks to grab another crab. So we'll take the locust instead, and then I guess we'll take some Shadowhawk salvage. And if I'm not mistaken, it's 10 picks to put a mech together. So we may actually have enough to put together another Shadowhawk. Take some more Irby salvage as well. Outstanding. You love to see it. So let me see. If we go to the mech bay and we do salvage assembly, for the Shadowhawk we need 11 parts. Oh, I see. Okay, so the number of parts that you need is not a specific number like it is in BTA. It's based on whatever the mech actually is. So like a battle master or a charger, because it's a bigger mech, requires more parts. That's actually pretty cool. But that means we can actually put together an Irby. So let's go ahead. Wait, I shouldn't have fast forwarded through that, but it's whatever. Irby has definitely seen better days. Yeah, we don't really have any. I'm just gonna sell it. We put it together, but I'm just gonna sell it. Let's also sell this locust, because there is no world in which I'm ever going to willingly use a locust. But yeah, crab is not terrible, at least in the arena. 1 part per 5 tons. That's good to know. That's good intel. I can't believe how close we are to the Battle Master. Like, I know that we took pretty much every salvage part that we could get our hands on, but I'm surprised we're at already 13 out of 17 parts. That's good. I like that system. I like that system a lot, actually. Alright, let's do this next one. Some energy weapon manufacturers want you to give the audience a show. Well, it's funny you should mention that. Alright, so we'll do the same thing. Half and half. Actually, you know what? Based on the last one, let's go full salvage shares. You know the rules, and so do I. Oh, also, I forgot. The crab has been blooded, chat. It has earned its colors. Let me see. Where is... There we go. Apply. There we go. The crab has earned its colors. It still looks goofy, but it's earned its paint. Let's see. Chat, do we go a little heavier on this lance? Because we could trade out the Phoenix Hawk. And we could put in the Wolverine, we could put in the Shadowhawk. Get Northman out of here. Let's see.
Is so loud. Green across the board. Let's roll.
All right, Jonah's not bad in a Shadowhawk, so let's make it hot. I say that and then hit the escape button instead of space. Now let's make it hot.
The stage is set. Our combatants are primed and ready for another intense battle.
Alright, what do we got? Irby, Hunchback, Irby, Hunchback. So either I just selected the same thing over and over again, or it's tag team?
With you.
Either way. Let's get in there, Chad. They bring in the hard-hitting stuff. They do. They do. But we're still low level. Like, we're still at level 1. Griffin and a Centurion. I wouldn't be averse to get my hands on either one of those. I'm obviously partial to the Centurion, but I'll take the Griffin too if we can get our hands on it. Alright, boys, come on. They're gonna crest the hill here pretty soon. I would like you guys at my back when they do.
New target, Centurion. Target acquired.
Alright, there's the Griffin, and it's PPC LRM Griffin. Thankfully, the primary weakness of the Griffin is the fact that all of its weapon systems are on one side of the mech. So we can easily cripple him without having to do a whole lot. Or you could just core him. I guess that works too.
Bullseye! Took their arm off. This will really impact their melee strikes out there.
System offline.
Oh shit. Chet, we're riding the line.
Cast another opponent aside.
I think our man's just had an ammo explosion. That's not... Yep. Yep, he had an ammo explosion. That's not good. I think we have learned an important lesson about why ammo goes in the feet, Chad. That's why ammo goes in the feet. Because that shit doesn't happen when you put your ammo bins in the feet. I mean, sometimes it does, but it doesn't immediately KO the mech when it happens.
Target acquired.
And we got a Centurion and an Irby. Obviously, the Centurion's the bigger threat in most cases. But we'll have to see.
Mech spotted.
Can I hit you from here? I can indeed. Outstanding. If I can take that arm...
Focus engagement on Leeds target.
Go get him, boys. Go get him, please. I think we're gonna core this guy out again.
Incoming missile.
Certainly isn't for my lack of trying.
System offline.
Son of the beach? Yeah, the Shadowhawk exploded. I think we need to get rid of that Shadowhawk, to be honest, or we need to change up where we have the ammo stored, because that thing basically gets one-timed in, well, I say in every engagement. It's been in 2 engagements, and it's gotten cored both times. So, that's pretty damn expensive for not a whole lot of payout. Like, we've been getting better cost-to-weight ratio out of our Phoenix Hawks, and that should never be the case. Ow.
Shared target identified.
Give him the clamps! Give him the clamps! There you go. There you go. Show him what a real AC is about. Give him the auto cannon.
Critical.
Oh, well, we're starting to get a little critical on the heat. Speaking of the clamp, get clamped.
What a performance.
Outstanding. Outstanding. Would have been better if... Oh, are you fucking serious? How do you go MIA in a damn arena mission? Are you fucking serious? Pilot overhaul? Really? How, Chet? How? Alright, we'll deal with that in a second. Oh wow. It's just salvage. Oops, only salvage. And, I mean, a 4P hunchback is cool. It'd be great if I could get a centurion, but we don't... Like, there's nothing else here. So I can't take the Irby, and I can't take the centurion. That's a waste of 3 salvage picks. Which is kind of disappointing. They landed in the bad part of town and got looted. I mean, I assumed he landed in the red and light district and just didn't phone back in. Oh. Alright. Let's see. So we got a 4P hunchback, which is good. I do like me a hunchback. I do indeed like me a hunchback. I think it's time to consider getting rid of this Shadowhawk, maybe? Either that or we need to get the SRM ammo out of the center torso. Because I am not buying... I may buy one more engine core... Sorry, Chad, hiccups. I'm gonna buy one more core for this damn thing. If it gets blown up again, we're selling it. Do we even have a 210 for sale on the market? We don't. Instead, we have a 195. We got a 225, so maybe we take the 225 and drop 1 bin of ammo. Yeah. Shadowhawks are cursed. Yeah, I mean, and again, so like when you look at it from a logistic standpoint, it's ubiquitous, which means it's much less structure repair cost. It's rugged, which means it's less upkeep cost. So like logistically, the Shadowhawk is a great mech. Like from the high level position, from the view of the mercenary unit commander, the Shadowhawk is a great mech because it's easy to maintain and it's cheap to repair. But if it's getting cored every single mission, those savings don't mean anything. And that's the problem. Is like if I have to replace the engine core every single time we field it, then all of those savings for being rugged and ubiquitous don't mean anything. I think what we're gonna do... for now... I'm gonna sell the one that we already have in scrap. And I'll put the other one into cold storage. We'll look at maybe doing something with it later, but right now I just... Nah, Nicholas, yes, the problem is that we have SRM ammo, so I don't know if it's gonna strip everything. I suspect that it will. Maybe not? Okay, so it doesn't. But so the main issue and the reason that we lost this thing is because of this right here. This is why the Shadowhawk got blown up. Because we have 1 bin of ammo, so he took some damage to the right torso. The right torso got destroyed, which means he would have lost his missiles, but the problem is, because of the ammo bin, it cored the whole thing. Because the ammo bin blew up, took a center torso with it. All I have to do to make this thing more viable is that. Just take that bin out and replace it with a heatsink or something. That's how you fix that problem. The only problem with that is... what do I do? Like, I don't need another heatsink. And the other issue, well, ammo goes in the feet. We have ammo in the feet. But the other issue is, once again, it got the engine core blown up. Well, I say repeatedly, it's only happened twice, but we've only fielded the thing twice. Like, both times that we fielded this mech, it got cored. But we don't have case. It's a little early in the timeline for case. It's still technically lost tech. But I don't know that we even need that much ammo, to be honest, because we got 320 rounds. I mean, we could... It's not the end of the world, but again, it doesn't solve the original complaint that I have, which is the engine core. Do I really, in the midst of spending 100 or 1.2 million to put this thing back together, do I then also want to go to the market and spend another 1.2 million to replace the engine core? And that's kind of where I'm at right now with this Shadowhawk. Is like, I'm having trouble justifying its existence, specifically because we've already had to buy 2 engine cores for it, and we're about to have to buy a 3rd. We do, technically, Erst. We don't have to put this thing back together, which is why I'm saying, for now, I'm just gonna cold storage it. Like, we have other mechs. We can definitely field other mechs right now. And we can also potentially put together this 4P. So rather than me complaining about the Shadowhawk, let's instead do something that everybody will enjoy. And that is, if we're gonna buy an engine core, Cat, please tell me I can put the 340 in. If I strip all the equipment and I put in a 340. Damn it. It's too big. That's what she said. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. We got plenty of Frank's Red Hot. Excuse you? Oh, I put in the tier 3. That is not what I meant to do. All the medium lasers in existence. If we go to the market, we need a 200, but we don't have a 200. Yeah, that's true, Yuzuhira. Or, I'm sorry, Yuzuriha. I'm just gonna call you Yuzu. But, welcome to the stream, first of all, on a Saturday, and welcome to the chat. And, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeto the Mech Lab definitely makes losing those engine cores a lot more painful. Yeah, general quarters, I mean, the ammo bin is in a bad spot, but again, like, I have to genuinely consider the utility of the Shadowhawk at this point. Like, it's, for me, I don't want it to become a sunk cost fallacy. I don't want to sit here and say, okay, well, I've already put 2 engine cores in it, I've already repaired it a bunch of times, so we have to keep using it. Like, nah. At a certain point, I'm willing to cut my losses. And like most mercenaries in the inner sphere, I am also superstitious. And that damn thing is probably cursed. Mechfrog said it earlier, you know... I mean, he was talking about the whole chassis as a whole, like... Overall, the Shadowhawk as a design is cursed. I think this one in particular is definitely cursed. But let's see. If we're gonna 4P, I think we buy the 225. Get a little bit of extra speed. Stick that puppy in there. I mean, we're already armored up. Chat, are we about to do something stupid? Why do I have 11 tons left to play with on this thing? That is not how 4Ps should work. What am I forgetting, chat? I've got to be forgetting something for us to have 11 tons left over. Because this thing originally had a 200 engine core in it. I know we're forgetting heat sinks, but did it really have 11 heat sinks? I mean, I know it's a 4P, but even so. Let's ditch the head laser. We'll ditch the head laser and let's just fill it up. Fill it up with heat sinks. I don't know how that's gonna be on management. I mean, we're pretty much maxed out on armor. There's some armor in the head that we could put in there, but it's fine. Like, the arms are maxed out, the torso is maxed out. I mean, it's as heavily armored as it can get without us being on an odd number. Yeah, no, that was the Panther, Nicholas. This is the Hunchback 4P, which is a heavier mech, but as a direct result is able to take more firepower. I gotta remember, do not change the AI while you're in the mech lab because it will reset the design. I think we're just gonna go with it, chat, and we'll see how it plays. It's gonna be very expensive to fix, but it's a Hunchback, and I have a soft spot in my heart for a Hunchback. We definitely want to change this to Brawler rather than Juggernaut. And it's a Hunchback, so I'm just going to go ahead and slap the paint on it anyway. I'm going to break the rules here. Because I know we're going to keep it, at least for a little while. Hunchbacks get preferential treatment. AMS would be cool, but again, with 8 medium lasers, this thing's gonna be running hot, so we need as many heat sinks as we can put in it. Guess we repair up the rest of the mechs. There we go. I said there we go, thank you. And then we head on to this, where our hero mech is. Let's have a look at the hero mech. Hopefully it's a good one. I'm gonna know what it is before you do, though, chat, because the booba hides whatever it is. You'll see. But let's see what we're gonna have. Well, you might be able to see it anyway. It says it's a hero Firestarter. And it is the Ember Firestarter, which we've had previously. Let's see. Let's look at the quirks. Ember is energy cooldown, beam duration, flamer range increase, and range modifier increase. Could this be the beginnings of the Disco Inferno? I mean, it's almost 7 million C-bills. Need more pulse lasers. Oh, you ain't lying, buddy. You ain't lying, Ernst. I think we have to, chat. I think we have to. Again, we're adding bad financial decisions to our bad tactical decisions. All right. So it's got a 210. Put the 340 in it. We already know that's not going to work. It's not bad in its standard configuration, and this one actually comes with endo and double heat sinks. So this version of the Ember is actually way better, than the vanilla version, I think. With that being said, we would definitely do some changes. We would definitely make some changes to this design. But already at 97 kph, that's not bad. So what I would do is ammo goes in the feet. We've already discussed this. I don't think we need 5,200. Like, we don't need 10,000 rounds of machine gun ammo. Like, oh, well, I see. I see you, Sierra. Hydration incoming. Now, Ursan, we keep the machine guns if only because otherwise you've only got 4 weapon systems. Like, this is not an all-energy boat, so we would have to take some machine guns just to keep our damage consistent. But with that being said, we can drop the jump jets. Rather have the crab. Yeah. I wish we had some engine heat sinks so I could put the doubles in there, but take out the machine gun ammo anyway. But take out the case, because I don't care if the leg gets blown up. We max the armor, as you do. I want to have at least 10 armor on the backside. What else can we do here? I was hoping we'd have some higher tier machine guns, but we do not. Maybe we put in some light rifles. Do we actually have light rifle ammo now? We do have some light rifle ammo. We could replace the machine guns with light rifles just to be dumb. But I think the machine guns are better, just to get in close and keep that damage consistent. Because the machine gun is only half a ton, we can put 4 of those in. If I can get in close and just put those machine guns on somebody's head, it's over. I think we ditch the flamers, replace them with lasers. The question is what type of lasers, though. So we got, let me see, the flamer is 1 ton. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Oh, no. Oh, no. How do we make it lighter? How do we make it lighter, chat? I need 4 tons. How do I get 4 tons out of this design? Yeah, we could XL, but we don't have an XL engine. Where are you gonna find rubber pants? Yeah, we have no XL engines, no armor. I mean, we could really go crazy here. If I strip all the armor and then max armor based on what we have. Oh man. This thing is gonna be a glass cannon for sure if we do this. I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to try it, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. It is, in fact, some Mech Bay heresy. Okay, I have an idea. What we're gonna need... I mean, it's 97 kph with double PPCXs. Again, if we get hit 1 time, we are toast. But the memes. The memes, though. I don't even... I'm trying... Like, the weapon heat is probably gonna kill us, even with the double heat sinks, though. That's the thing that scares me. Do it for the vine. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Alright. If we're gonna do this, though, we need to reassess where the armor's gonna go. Now, here's the other thing. We could just keep one PPCX and let that be our primary damage dealer. Again, it's gonna be very fast. Take the armor off the legs and put it on the arms. I mean, we're already sitting at, like, no armor on the legs. If we do that, and we do this, and then, I guess, take a little more armor off the head. I mean, God, this is the most heretical thing I think I have done yet. The reason why not 2 PPCXs in the Hunchback is because the Hunchback is slow as balls. The Firestarter goes 97 kph. Which means I can literally run circles around people in this thing. Now, if I get hit, I'm toast. But for hit and run tactics, like, there's no way I would give this to the AI. But in the hands of a human being, I mean, just with big fuck up, yeah, I mean, I think we gotta try it. It's probably a waste of money, and I'm gonna regret it. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We have to do it. Alright. We'll make good use of this hero mech. We'll go ahead and let's hit some arena contracts while we're at it. Let's hit some arena contracts and we'll put this puppy through her paces. Let's see how she does. I think this is gonna be a very Disco Inferno type of situation, right? Like, it's not gonna be very good on the field, but in the arena, I think this thing is going to be disgusting. Let's see. Go to Davian, curate a frontline, and collect security scanners. I mean, we'll take it just in case we're in that vicinity. We got a Phoenix Hawk in the shop. Nothing special about it other than the fact that it's not blown to hell. Let's have a look at the contracts. Free for all medium. 2 mission operation. Alright, let's see. We're definitely taking more money than salvage, because the salvage hasn't been great so far.
Area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
I'm taking the Firestarter, because I want to see. I gotta know. Oh, shit!
My history is my business. Keep it like that and we have a deal.
I forgot about our mans. Sorry.
Let's get a move
Sorry,
on.
Jonah. I
Time
completely
is money and
forgot.
we're wasting both.
I almost done fucked up. Need to watch the rest of the VOD later. As for right now, I'll take my leave and hope to see you soon. Gotta be ready for armor. Alright, Tier. Well, it was good to see you. Glad you could make a stream for the first time in a while. But of course, you gotta get them op readies for the boys. So, good to have you. Glad to see you. Hopefully the armor goes well. Make sure Erst has his ammo. That's the most important thing. He's okay with being full of bullets as long as he's got bullets in his gun. Important distinction to make. But thanks for showing up, Sierra, and hopefully you have an outstanding op and a good weekend as well. Alright, right. So we took care of the pilot. Let's go with, just for funsies, throw in a Wolverine. I'm gonna take the fire starter. We will put in...
Anyone able to see if there's a transit
Let's put in
strap to my
Mate.
foot?
I don't think Mate's been in a mission yet. And then, can we put in the 4P Hunchback? And maybe put Northman in there?
ROE is eliminating
Nah, I mean,
all
I think we gotta
hostiles.
keep general
Check your
quarters in
targets.
there.
No mistakes.
Okay. Alright, Dizzy Buttons. Well, feel free to lurk while you cook. We will be here. We will be here. Actually, speaking of, god damn it, you guys, you're doing that thing to me that you always do. Where, like, I get into this shit and I'm having a good time, and then, you know, I'm supposed to BRB at 3 hours, but it's been 4 hours, and we haven't BRB'd. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're gonna BRB. We're gonna BRB. Because I really have to go to the restroom. I've just now realized. So, I'm gonna do that. Let's BRB real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll take out the fire starter here with the PPCXs, and we'll see if I don't immediately get one-timed out there on the field. So, we are back, and it is time. Let us jump back into the game. And we have to test out this. The fire starter. Wait, for some reason you can't see my mouse. There we go. The fire starter. We need to get this started. We got 2 PPCXs on it and basically no armor. It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. The question is gonna be whether or not it's a bloodbath for us or for them. And the only way we're gonna find out is if we make it hot. Yeah, I do that from time to time, Finn. Years of smoking and drinking have sort of made my voice not as stable as it could be? Question mark? Need to play some... Oh, God. You know what? You fucking did this, Water. You fucking did this. I just want you to know that, alright? And here we go.
Coming to you from inside the arena, and we've got a real
Let's see how this
slugfest
goes.
about to get underway.
Oh, weapon groups. Alright, here we go. Now, you did this. You did this to you. I have no idea what our heat dissipation is gonna be like, so we're about to find out the hard way.
Commando.
Oh, it's a commando. It's a commando. That is not a thing I wanted to see with this little armor. Alright, heat's critical, but we took the target down. We're doing well so far. I'm not dead yet.
Firepower just suffered a huge dent.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Shared target identified.
Mason guts out a big win.
I'd say she performs well, Chet. I'd say she performs well. Maybe only an arena combatant, but I like it. It's stupid, but it's just stupid enough for this company. I cannot believe that worked. And hey, look at that. We're officially uncooked steak now. Killed the target quickly, and we got them all. The song definitely helped. It definitely helped. Alright, chat. I love it. I love it. It was beautiful. I think this girl has earned her stripes. Let's see. We can do this, but we gotta change it up a little bit. Nah. Tell you what, we'll do this instead. There we go. There we go. I mean, look at the arms. Look at the arms, chat. It's stupid. And I love it. This is the dumbest thing we've ever done, and I love it. Well, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. This is the dumbest thing we've ever done so far. There will be more Mech Bay Heresy to come. Oh, view transmissions. What do we get? Oh, this is the Canopus thing. I'll take a free Warhammer when we get over that way. Contracts. What was the other one? Free-for-all medium. Chad, do I do a free-for-all medium with this thing? Chad, I feel like that's a terrible idea, but that's exactly why I want to do it. Fuck it. Let's do this. Money or salvage? I think we go salvage. Well, okay, we'll take the money and we'll take some salvage. We'll do a split here. We'll do a split. We'll get our boys out of here. It's gonna be a 2-mission operation though, so I'm only gonna be able to take the fire starter on the first mission, and then we'll probably have to swap out to one of the other mechs, and that's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. God, this is gonna suck. But it's also gonna be great.
Hey, Mech fans, it's your boys Jackson and Cotton in the broadcast saddle. We've got a real tasty match about to unfold. They better deliver the goods, Jackson.
Predator vision.
The fans will be salty.
We'll do some Predator vision. Actually, maybe the black on white is better? I apologize if I'm flashbanging you guys with all the white. For those of you that may be watching in the dark. Okay, we got some dudes just standing around. Literally just standing around. I'm a little confused. I'm a little extremely confused. Oh, okay, alright. I probably shouldn't be shilling my back to a hunchback. Uh-oh.
The first shot has
That's one.
Now our eyes are feasting.
That's one. Realized I forgot to get some things from the grocery store, so BRB. Alright, Dizzy Buttons. Well, we'll be here when you get back, probably. I mean, I promise nothing, but it's always a possibility. What do we got? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here, because that dude is not counting as dead. I mean, it's counting him as dead, but it's still showing the little thing. Let's... Did that... No? Okay. Apparently, finishing the job is not what we needed to do. Ow.
He's putting on a show. They're gonna have to renovate this place when he's done. 'Cause he's bringing the house down. Another opponent bites the dust.
Well, he got the shutdown, but I took out his legs. There we go. So yeah, the AC-20 burst fire hurts like a bitch. As expected, of course. Now I have no idea where the other enemies are. Okay, what do we got? We got an enforcer, we got a griffin, we got an enforcer, we got a centurion. All very scary things for us to be fighting in this particular loadout. I don't know why you guys are going ham with the orbital guns in the middle of an arena fight, and I'm starting to wish that I had jump jets. But for right now, let's see what we can do. It didn't kill you somehow, yeah. Somehow!
Target acquired.
Again, I kind of want to let these guys duke it out.
Has waned. Neither Mechwarrior is truly going for it right now. Neither one of them will become the next great Noten playing it safe like this, Jackson.
Listen, I need you guys to shut the hell up. I just took out 2 mediums with a light mech and I'm not dead. Cut me some fucking slack here, okay? One of them was a hunchback with a burst fire AC-20, I'll have you know.
Target acquired.
Again, I was kind of hoping that they would just at least take 1 or 2 of the other guys out in the meantime. Firing blanks because it's cool for the audience? Maybe. Maybe I'm the only one that actually showed up to play ball today. I mean, this enforcer's off all by his lonesome. That centurion's off all by his lonesome. I think we'll take the enforcer first.
Physically incapable.
I don't know if that was supposed to be a joke. Am I supposed to be angry about ableist humor?
Target acquired.
That's like the in thing, right? So this guy's got AC-10, large laser. Oh, he's gonna hurt. He's gonna hurt. Oh yeah, he's gonna hurt. And he knows where we are. He clearly knows where we are, yep. Oh, that's really bad. Like, getting hung up on terrain is the last thing I wanted to happen right now. He's running away.
Inching along like snails in this match, Mech fans. Looks like they're moving in slow motion. We need a fast forward button, Jackson. They need to pick up the
There is no way that I'm gonna take this dude at range, so I've got to get close. I'm kind of doing some peeking here. We're doing some Tarkov meta here. Oh, you might have done fucked up. You might have done fucked up. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt a lot, in fact. I'm like trying to take off a weapon system here. I'm also trying not to overheat.
Holy crap, Cotton!
Okay, there we go. We got a leg. We got a leg. Can I climb up here? I know this is kind of cheesy, but I happen to like cheese. There we go. That's another one down. That's another one down.
I just hope they don't come back as ghosts. That's why you sleep with a nightlight.
Alright, so we got the Griffin, we got the Centurion. They're duking it out. That Enforcer is doing okay for himself. I was hoping that the Centurion would take out the Griffin. I think I'm gonna let them kind of do their own thing. You're not looking at me, are you? Why do I feel like you're looking at me? Please be looking at the other guy. Yeah, you are. Okay, the gun's on the right arm, so he's got his back to us. Surprise, motherfucker! Oh, mama. Oh, mama. There we go. There's another one down. There's another one down. She hits hard, but man, she is squishy. What? What? If you're not gonna shoot at me, I'm not gonna return the favor. I am not gonna return the favor, my friend. What? How are you still alive? There we go. There we go. That just leaves one more. Chat, you think we can take him? I don't even know where he went. There he is. There he is. That's our Enforcer. He's had his armor sandpapered a little bit, but he's still in pretty good shape. He is still in pretty good shape, all things considered.
Looks like they're moving underwater. It's slow and steady might win the race, Jackson, but it won't keep anyone awake.
What is this? Is it like, okay, so there's like a hill or a drop off or something? What the hell's going on here? I'm confused. Did you fall through the ground or something? Is that what's going on? I'm very confused. I feel like he's underground. Yeah, I think there might be an issue here, Chad. I think he might be underground. Unless there's like a way inside this building or something? Like, I'm very confused. I think we might have a bug. I think we might have an honest-to-God bug here.
These Mechwarriors have
because our man's is literally underground.
wanting to open themselves up for that killer blow. Playing not to lose. My kind of strategy.
Come at me, bro. Like, I'm hoping if I can lead him somewhere, like, where the terrain is a little lower, then maybe he'll come out of the ground? That's no good, Chet. It's no good. Maybe we try restarting the mission? I don't want to abort, because I think we could win. It's just, that's kind of deflating. I'll try restarting it, and hopefully the mechs will actually not be stuck underground this time.
One very long digestive tract later.
Chad, I think the Enforcer's underground again. Yep, the Enforcer is underground. Maybe, and I said this before, maybe it's a simulation. I know this is dumb and it's cheesy, and I hate to do this to you guys. But I also don't want to abort. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna abort. If the game is not gonna function, then that's fine. I'd rather take a rep hit than lose a mech trying to kill all these enemies if I know I'm not actually gonna be able to beat the mission. So, it is what it is. It sucks, but it happens. This is the price you pay when you play with mods sometimes. Not a big deal. It's only one arena mission. I'm not gonna lose any sleep over it. Like I said, I'm not gonna potentially get this thing blown up because the game doesn't want to work properly.